account in the platform, the Cambridge platform, it would be this one. Look. Do you have the link?
Yes.
You have the link? Beautiful. So this is the platform. Make sure you have this one. Cambridge University Press, Cambridge Assessment English. Welcome to the Cambridge Learning Management System. This is the website. Cambridge has many different websites, but we need this one in particular. This is the LMS. Here in the name, in the domain, it says cambridgelms.org /main. So you enter this website, you put in your username. Yeah, hello, mister. Welcome, come on in.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, sir. How are you? Good, and you?
Yeah, very good.
Excellent. So this is your the courses on the platform. You go to my teaching. If you see this screen, it's common to see this instead. There's nothing in my learning. Where you're going to go is on my teaching. You click on my teaching and you're going to see all the courses available for you. In my case, I have many. You're going to have different ones. And the one that you will practice the homework on is this one, Viewpoint Level 1, that says B2. That's where the homework from last night is. In this book, we can find that homework. You click on the B2 and we enter the course. And in this section, you're going to find 4 different sections: online course, online workbook, video activities, and test. Everything you do here is for practice and practice only. There is no evaluations in this site. It's only for you to study and practice more English. And the homework will be done here. So you enter this online course, and the class that we see here in class is here in the online course. But it has different things. I'll show you. Yesterday we saw this one, highlights, remember? Okay, so I'm gonna click on highlights and let's go in grammar in context. Yeah, let's go to that one. Let's see what it says. It always takes a couple of seconds. So you read everything. Viewpoint 1, Unit 3, Lesson A, highlights. 1, grammar in context, life highlights. Look at some different highlights people have experienced in life. Which things have you experienced? Which haven't you experienced? Complete the chart, then go to the next activity. Always read these little things over here. These bubbles are tips for you, about you. In your notebook, make a list of other highlights that people experience in life. These will be tips. Here you have many different highlights. All you gotta do is check which ones you have. I have coach a sports team. I have finished a college degree. I have gotten engaged and married. I have gotten a promotion. I have moved into my new apartment. And I haven't traveled to another country. I haven't done volunteer. I haven't played, etc. Yes? When you finish this activity, here on the bottom, you're going to find more pages. This section right here that we are on is grammar in context. So in this grammar in context, we have a second activity. It's right here. You click on the number 2 and it takes us to the second activity. We read the study tip before you do the activity. What do the words in the box mean? Complete the definitions. A study tip. Complete the definitions that you know or can figure out first, then use a dictionary to check the meaning of the remaining words. And you go little by little. So I'm just going to do it just like that, just to show you. There. I didn't read, I didn't check. I just put them all in just to check answers. And I got 2 out of 6. Okay. So I can say, okay, I'm done, I'm finished. I want to go to the next one. Next, I'm finished with this section. This, I am finished. So I want to go to the next section. The next section is over here. So I click on that one to go to the next section, the next step. And it always takes a couple of seconds. Now I'm in another section, B. Now I'm in B. It says right here, B. 4 people were asked, what are some of the highlights of your life so far? Watch the interviews, write each person's name next to 2 special things they have done. Write no one next to the 3 things that no one has done. Yeah, there you go. So what we do is, who has coached sports team? Well, you can say Janie. Who has traveled to a new city or country? You can say Marcos. You remember? These are the guys that we saw yesterday. Who has finished a college degree? Let's say Jeannie, Shane, I don't know. It's okay. We can watch the video or listen. I'm not sure what this is.
We asked people around the world, what are some of the highlights of your life so far?
Oh, I've been pretty lucky up until now. For one thing, I've traveled a lot. I lived in Italy a couple of years ago. That was amazing. Then after Italy, I went to Central America and worked with a team of volunteers. We were rebuilding homes after a major earthquake for 2 months. It was hard work, but so rewarding. Life has definitely been interesting so far.
This is the audio from yesterday, remember? So this is the class. This section that says course book, online course book. This is the class that we have. The homework will be in this section, online workbook. Workbook would be the section for the homework. You click on that and it'll take us to the activities of the homework. We are in unit 3, lesson A. So you do all of this. This is the homework. The homework that I send you in the slides is this. Not the opener, but this one, talking about the past. And here it is. And look, you have many different ones. Completed pastime, etc. All right. And when you finish, check answers. Look, we have 2 incorrect. So, oh my gosh. I'll do incorrect answers. And check. And I have everything good. I go for the next one. Number 2. When I finish this, I go to number 3. Okay, mister. And then Go to number 3 and I finish this and I go to number 4 and I can finish those this. When I'm finished with this, I can continue with the next activity. But actually the next activity is lesson B. So you're finished. Yeah, that was it. That was a complete homework, 4 activities. And the homework in this mode, we don't have to check it because the computer, the platform will check it for you. It will give you the correct answers and it will tell you what the correct answers are. Yes? So from now on, we're not gonna check homework in the beginning. All you gotta do is go to the platform, complete the homework, and done. Yes? And again, this is for you. Yes, this course that we're taking right now is not going to give you any official credit. We are not going to give you the Cenni. We are helping you get prepared for your certification exam. So if you don't do the homework, it's going to be a bit of trouble for you to get a higher level. But if you do the homework, it's going to be easier for you to achieve a higher level. Now I'm going to show you something else. This is the homework. But besides the homework, you have the entire course and it's free for you for 1 year. And in this entire course, you will see the 12 units. I am only going to show you part of 5 units, only parts of 5 units. The most difficult and the most important ones. But in the whole course book, you have everything. So if you give it some time, you're going to get an even higher level. That will depend on your urgency, how soon you want your certification. So you can plan to study as much as you can before your exam. Yes, so you have the course book, you have the online workbook. If you have trouble with the listening, take the video activities. You watch a video, you listen to the video, and then the platform will give you some questions, will ask you some questions, and it will check your answers and it will tell you what the correct answers are. Let's see, while you watch, you can do this before you watch, and let's go to while you watch. So you watch a video and you answer some questions. It's actually really entertaining.
Nico, we got to start with your glasses. Why are you wearing sunglasses inside?
It's actually pretty bright on this stage here, but I'm lucky enough to have not had any pictures of my eyes on the internet yet. No pictures on Facebook or Google, and so that's just one of the ways that I try to keep my digital footprint small. I think the lesson for everybody here is just to really be aware of the digital footprint that you're leaving out there and try to minimize it in different ways.
So you watch the video that lasts 3 minutes. A 3-minute video is not that long. And you answer these questions. You learn that. What do you learn? You click and check. Yes, when you finish, let's say I'm gonna leave those out just to check, and then I check my answers. And it tells me that nothing is correct. Yeah. And if you ever have a question, you can ask all your questions on the WhatsApp group. Yes. Even if you get like stuck because you can't do the activity, you can ask the question on the WhatsApp group or me on my personal WhatsApp. It's okay. It doesn't matter. You can ask the question. For example, there is one writing activity, a writing activity. And the most common question with that is that the students ask me, teacher, what do I do? Because there is nowhere I can write down my answer. And the activity is a writing activity. The question is on the platform, on the screen, but it's telling you to write your answer on your notebook. physically with your hand and a pencil. Yes. So you write your answer on the notebook, and then you need to check for mistakes. But that's a writing activity. That's the most common question. If you have any other questions, you can ask. And besides that, you will have, well, up to now, do you have any questions? No? Who has worked on the platform so far?
Good night, everybody.
Good evening.
I am working on the platform.
Very good. What do you think of it?
It's very nice. It's very, how can I say, friendly.
User friendly.
Friendly.
User friendly. Is it practical?
It's practice.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Work,
Yes.
Does it help you progress?
Yeah, I actually did the lesson A and B activities, and they were easy to do.
Very nice. Very good. I ask once again, you have all of these things. In the viewpoint one, you have the complete book, you have the workbook, you have the video activities, and you also have the tests. These tests are exams for practice. I really recommend you to take a couple of tests to practice before the real exam.
I practiced, and I realized that instead of the apostrophe, I used the accent,
I know.
and it was wrong. And I didn't, I couldn't understand why, because I was sure that my answers were okay.
Correct, yes.
And then I say, I'm gonna try, probably it was that.
In English, is apostrophe. In Spanish, in the typing, they call it comilla simple. I don't know if you know which one that is.
I had to find this.
Comilla simple is, the button is with a question mark.
Yes,
You found it.
thought, yes, I knew, but I thought it was okay for both of them.
Okay, I see.
Then.
There you go. But yeah, things like that happen. So if you have a question, you can ask on the WhatsApp, teacher, what's going on? All right. So to do a couple of tests, I can't do them because the platform won't let me show you. Okay, I can go to the exams. I can take number 1. Give me one little second. There, I have the exam in front of me. Do you see it? No, the platform doesn't let me show you.
No.
Okay.
But you can open your account and you can take the practice test.
Okay.
All right. So let me see. Okay. Now I'm going to exit this and show you that you have more things. You should have grammar for teachers. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. Grammar, something like this. Grammar and beyond or something like that. You're going to have this one, viewpoint 1, which is a B2 level. But this B2 steps into the C1. It clearly steps into the C1, and you will also have this book, this course, Writing Skills Interactive Level 4. Okay, for the class, we're going to use this guy, viewpoint 1. But you can take advantage of all the courses you have on your platform, okay? And if you have any questions, you know you can ask, all right? If you did your homework, thank you. But go to the platform and work on it, okay?
Teacher, in which unit we are?
This is unit 3. We finished yesterday A. Today we're going to see unit 3, lesson B. And you can write that down. Unit 3, lesson B. And it's important for you guys to open your platform and tell me if you can enter it without any problems. And if you can't, let me know so I can tell Teacher Maru to activate your account.
Today we are going to work on platform only.
No, I only
No?
show you, no,
Okay.
I'm only showing you how the platform, how to navigate the platform so you can do the work, the homework there.
Okay, thank you.
And now we're going to start with the next lesson. Do you have any questions, guys? Now everything is good? Perfect. So today we're going to see unit 3, lesson B. Life lessons. What do you see in the screen?
The post-lab view.
Yeah, it's a man like meditating or thinking
Yeah.
about his life.
Maybe reflecting.
He's in a quiet place
Yes.
thinking about
A life lesson.
life things.
He's
Sorry.
watching a landscape.
Yes, yes. Can you read, please, Arturo?
Yes, forget the mistake or remember the lesson.
Very nice. What
Nice.
about,
I continue or? is it not?
can I have somebody else? For example, Adriana Diaz.
Yeah. Yes. Life lessons. It's good to fail. It doesn't matter what other people think. Hard work always pays off. You need to learn how to say no. More money doesn't make you happier.
I'm sorry that we have a little delay in the signal, but it's okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
More money doesn't make you happy. Very good. Diana Sanchez, can you read the last ones, please?
Giving will make you happier.
Continue.
Well, that is the last one, right? 9.
No. Number 6.
Okay, number 6. Communication is key for a successful relationship. Number 7, you need to be flexible. Number 8, stay away from toxic people. And number 9, giving will make you happier.
What is your favorite statement?
Number 2.
I think number 3.
Number
and 4.
4. Number 4.
Very good.
Number 7.
I choose number 1.
Yes.
Yes.
And number
Because if
8.
you
Stay
don't
away from
fail,
toxic people.
I
You're not
think
going
the
to
best one
learn.
is number 9.
Number 9. Yeah, that's good.
Number
I-
6 is also good.
Yeah, I think they're all good. It's sometimes difficult to see what is better than the other because they are all good, I think. What are life lessons?
I think it's when you are behaving some way and then you think that is the way to behave. And then something happened to make you realize that there's another way, I think.
Very nice.
Maybe it's when you get through experiences and you get the best out of them.
Very nice. That's part of the next question. Valuable life lessons. Where can you learn them?
in your decisions, when you are meeting people, the school, work.
Yeah, school, work, that's good.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
In
Yeah.
whatever moment in your life.
And every day.
How?
Making mistakes and
Making
Yeah.
and
mistakes.
think before you do
You act.
something.
Very good. Now we're
Learning
going to,
about others. When
Good.
we're watching.
we're going to read this blog. This is a blog, and the title is Living and Learning, an Important Life Lesson. Who do you think wrote this blog?
Lorena.
Lorena, yes. What can you tell me about Lorena? What can we see about Lorena?
She's a student.
She's a student, very nice.
He
And
had struggles.
well,
and
only by looking at
what?
her, you see that she's a student, right? And she's writing a blog about an important life lesson. Go ahead and read the blog and tell me, what life lesson did she learn? Are you finished?
Yeah, she learned that she needed to be friendlier with the people she's surrounded by. Well, she needs to get to know more the people that she's surrounded by.
Okay, who else?
That
She needs to get some pause
yeah, sometimes we're
with
so
her
busy.
lifestyle.
I'm sorry, one more time.
She needs to take some pauses in her lifestyles to get personal interested in others.
Okay. Something like that. All right, now, what do you think the professor said? What can you imagine the professor said?
In your careers, you need to be aware of all people.
Okay.
Kind with the people.
Yeah, be aware, be kind. That's a good idea. All right, let's listen up. Let's listen to the audio.
Counts.
I'm sorry, repeat, please.
Oh, sorry. In your careers, all persons matters. All people matters. All people, sorry, all people matters.
All right, let's listen to the audio and check. Okay, let's see what is the professor's answer.
Living and learning. An important life lesson. May 10th, 11:13:48 p.m. by Lorena. I've learned many things in life, but this is one lesson I learned early on. I hope it makes you think. Toward the end of my last semester in college, our ethics professor gave us a test. He had told us to expect one and had warned us it would count toward our final grade. I had been struggling with the class all semester because I'd missed a number of classes and I'd fallen behind on my work. But by the day of the test, I had caught up on all the work and I felt pretty confident. Sure enough, 40 minutes into the test, I had finished all the questions except the very last one. What is the name of the woman who cleans the lecture hall? I thought it was a joke. I'd seen the woman many times. She was short, with dark hair, in her 50s, and she'd been working in the building for at least a year. We'd even smiled at each other once or twice. But I didn't know her name because I'd never thought to ask her. I turned in my test and left the last question blank, hoping I wouldn't get penalized too badly for it. But then one student raised his hand. He hadn't finished the test either. "I'm just wondering," he said and paused. "Will it really affect my grade if I don't complete that last question?" Our professor smiled. "Absolutely," he said. "In your careers, there will be many people who help you. They are all important. At the very least, you should know their names." I've never forgotten that lesson. I also learned that the janitor's name was Sherry.
Okay. What is the professor's answer?
There will be people to help you.
Yes, and at least we should know their
All
names.
are important.
Would you like to listen again to the last part?
No.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I just catch the first part.
Okay.
Either. "I'm just wondering," he said and paused. "Will it really affect my grade if I don't complete that last question?" Our professor smiled. "Absolutely," he said. "In your careers, there will be many people who help you. They are all important. At the very least, you should know their names." I've never forgotten that lesson. I also learned that the janitor's name was Sherry.
There, guys. So what is the professor's answer?
Like there will
be
many people to help you.
you. There are all important. At least we should know their names.
Should know. Yeah.
Their names.
Very nice. Look at that. How are your answers? Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Very nice. Okay. So the professor said, in your careers, there will be many people who help you. They're all important. At the very least, you should know their names. What do you think of the professor's response?
He's right. He's right.
He has experience.
Yeah, he's right. He has experience.
True.
Very good. Prepare answers to the questions, giving reasons using expressions from the story. First, let's remember. Let's see if we can remember. Why was the ethics test an important one?
Because it was the final for the semester.
Okay. What was Lorena's experience with her ethics class?
She didn't feel confident because she missed a number of classes.
What problem did she have with the test?
The last question.
Why was she concerned that she would get penalized?
Because she didn't answer the last question.
She didn't know the answer.
How did the professor answer the student who raised his hand?
That all the questions were important.
What?
That all the questions were important.
The whole the questions?
Yeah.
No.
No, he says there will be many people who help you.
Yes.
But how
And
it
they're
would be
important at very least, and you should
All right.
know their names.
Smiling.
Smiling. So here's the story. Here are the questions. I'm gonna send you the slide on the WhatsApp group, and you're gonna go in sessions, and you're going to find the answer with your classmates. Now, before I forget, because I always forget, you can share your screen. So when you go in sessions, one of you can share the screen so everybody is looking at the same activity, right? The page and the question and everything. So you're going to go. Okay, let me see.
No.
What?
No, sorry, I think in a loud voice. I'm going to turn off the microphone.
She's bad.
All right, there you go. Go ahead and go to the groups, and I'll see you in a minute. Very good. So how are some answers? Number one, why was the ethics test an important one? What is the answer?
Because it would count toward their final grade.
There you go. That's correct. It would count toward the final grade. Number two, what was Lorena's experience with her ethics class?
She has been struggling with the class all semester because she missed a number of classes.
Yes, she had been struggling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she fell behind on her work.
Yeah.
Number three, what problem did she have with the test?
She left.
She doesn't know the answer, the last answer.
She didn't know the name because she never thought to ask, right? That was a problem. Number four, why was she concerned that she would get penalized?
Because she left the last question blank.
Yes, she turned her test and left the last question blank. And how did the professor answer the student who raised his hand?
He smiled and gave them an important lesson.
Yes, in your careers. Yes, and gave an important lesson, right? Very good. Do you have any questions, guys?
no.
No? Was this easy? Very good.
A little bit.
A little bit easy? Nice. Now, grammar. Sequencing events. When did each event below happen? On the day of the test or before the day of the test? Write the or be. What do you notice about the verb forms? Number one. The professor gave us a test. Is that the or be?
D.
During.
D.
The day of the test?
Yeah.
The day of the test. Number two, he had told us to expect it.
B. Before the day of the
Before
test.
the day of the test. Very nice. Number 3, I had been struggling with class.
The date of the
The
test.
day of the test.
What?
I think it's before the day of the test.
No, it is before.
I think it's
B,
before.
letter B.
Letter B as in before.
Yes.
Number 4, I felt pretty confident.
D.
The day of the test.
The day of the test. Very nice. So what do you notice about the verb forms? For example, here we have the professor gave us a test. I felt pretty confident. What is that?
Past simple.
Simple past.
Simple.
Past.
Simple past. Very good.
That happened in the past.
He had told us to expect it. I have been struggling with the class.
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Very good. So we have the simple past, the past perfect, and the past perfect continuous. We've seen this a little bit before, right? Good. So we use the simple past for 2 or more events that are part of the same past time period. Past event plus past event. They're both in the same day or the same moment. Example, he raised his hand and asked a question. Yes, this was the day of the test. Yes, and this person did this almost at the same time, right? Activity 1, activity 2, almost at the same time. But first 1 and then 2, ask the question. There. The past perfect is for an event that is a part of a time period before another event in the past. So we have, again, 2 events, but this time, this one is in another moment before this event. Earlier past event, he had told us to expect a test. We took it last week. There. So this person, or this is Lorena, talking about her experience or her time in the lesson, the day of the test. Yes. The day of the test is in the simple past. She took the test last week. And what's another event before that moment? The moment when he told them that they would expect, that they had to expect a test. So now that's a prior event, a before event. Use the past perfect continuous for background, ongoing, or temporary events or situations. Ongoing, earlier past event now. I'd been struggling, but I felt confident. There. People often use the past perfect to give reasons or explanations. Example, I didn't know is in simple past. I didn't know her name because I'd never thought to ask her. Simple past, I'm sorry, past perfect. Here I'm going to show you a little timeline. We have the present, the future, and the past. We have the past, the simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Would you like to see different examples?
Yes.
Simple past, the power went out. Past continuous, I was eating dinner. Past perfect, I had gone home. Past perfect continuous, it had been raining. These are different sentences, but we're going to make some together. What do you see in the screen?
A man eating.
The teacher eating dinner. There. I was eating dinner. Easy. I was eating dinner. And the power went out. Right? We have the past continuous and the simple past. We are narrating like a story. Yeah, something happened. But we can continue because it had been raining all day. There. Yes. Now, we can say that this man right here is telling a story of what happened yesterday, for example. Let's imagine that this story happened here. And this is yesterday. Okay. So that's in the past. So the power went out, simple past. I was eating dinner, past continuous. But what about this? It had been raining all day. Well, this one, it started somewhere over here and it continued to rain and it's indefinite when it finished. It says all day. So all day it was raining. Yes. Is that understandable? Is that
Yes.
okay? Is the
Yes.
example okay?
Yes, yesterday was raining all day, but in the past it had been raining all day. At the
Yeah.
time we were doing something else.
Would you like to see another example?
Yes.
Sure.
I was cleaning the house. The teacher. No, that's not a teacher, it's a lady. I was cleaning the house yesterday. Yes. When I found the keys, look, we have background, main event. The background, I was cleaning the house. Main event, I found the keys. But what keys? What is she talking about? The keys my brother had lost. Why is this in past perfect? My brother had lost. It's in past perfect. Why?
Because it happened previously.
It happened in another moment, last month. So now we have two different time periods, time moments. I have yesterday and I have last month. They are different. Therefore, the last month, the older one is past perfect. Yes? Very good, very good, very good.
Yes.
Okay. I have more examples. Alicia, can you please read the examples? Let's read only the examples, okay? Where it says e.g., that's
Yes.
Latin. Do you know this is Latin?
Yes.
You knew, perfect, beautiful. That's Latin for example. So this would say this, let's call this one,
gracia.
2, 3, what?
It's like example gracia, something like that.
Yeah, gratia with a T, but it sounds funny. All right, this is 4, 5, and 6. Let's read the examples only. Alicia, number 1, please.
Okay. I met them after they had divorced each other.
Very good. Adriana, can you read number 4, please?
Sarah had been working here for 2 weeks when she had the accident.
Thank you. David, number 2, please.
Okay, I had been to London twice by the time I got a job in New York.
Thank you. Sue, can you read number 5, please?
Yes. Richard needed a holiday because he had been working hard for 6 months.
Thank you. Diana Sanchez, can you read number 3, please?
Okay, give me a second. I couldn't take my flight because I had forgotten my boarding pass.
Thank you. And Mari Carmen, today your name is Tu?
No, I forgot to write it.
Okay, it's okay. Number 6, please.
I have been traveling offline, so I was tired.
Perfect. So now we have 2 different activities in different time moments, and they are related to one another. And that relation is the reason for the different tenses. I met, they had divorced. But why do we have 2 different ones? Because, no, I'm sorry. Because these 2 events are related. they are making one story. I met them after they had divorced. Or Sarah had been working. She had the accident. Now this is narrating a story. The next one over here. I had been to London twice by the time I got a job. Can you hear my kids?
Yes.
You can? All right, give me a second. I'll be right back.
I thought I lost connection, but I realized everybody's here still. Sorry.
Hello. Sorry about that.
No problem, teacher.
I took care of them.
We all have the same problems.
Yeah, those things happen.
I have 3 boys.
Me too.
4,
gosh.
7, and 10. Oh, they're unstoppable. All right, so let's continue. I had been to London twice by the time I got a job in New York. So we're describing something. The next example over here. Richard needed a holiday. Richard needed a holiday because he had been working hard for 6 months. Actually, this is emphasizing the duration, or it's giving a reason, because. Thank you, Diana. Next, I couldn't take my flight because I had forgotten my boarding pass. Or I had been traveling all night, so this is explaining reason. Everything is a reason, right? Or a consequence. Actually, this is more like a consequence. All right. Are there any questions about this? No? Good. Now, I have this little activity. All together, let's work on it. Yes, we have Tom Williams, be 16 years old in 1940. What do we need?
Was?
This is easy.
Yes.
Why was? Can you tell me why was?
Because we are talking about the year 1940.
We're talking about age too. Well, yeah, in 1940, a specific moment in time, simple past.
Yes.
Now he
Lived.
Why?
Information.
He's leaving?
Because we're still talking about
The past.
Is part of the same story, right? About Tom Williams. Is part. Yeah, there is no other event. It's only one event, so it's part of the simple past. Very good. Let's continue.
Had.
Very good. We're still in the same story, right?
Yeah.
Still Tom is still in the past in 1940. Let's continue. But this one, let me do it with a different mark.
Color.
No, not color. I'm gonna change. I don't know how to explain it. This.
There. Okay.
Now worked there since
He had been.
He had worked.
He has been working.
He has been working.
He had worked.
Yeah, he had worked there since he was 14.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So we have this sense. So this sense gave us the clue that it's not a simple tense. It's a perfect tense, right?
Yes.
We are talking about the past. This is the past. Now,
So that will be like a background situation.
yes, background.
Is it possible to be he has been working?
Yes, actually it would be more complete. The story will make more sense if you make it in progressive. Had been
Working.
Yeah, working. Yes? Oh, I didn't need to do that, sorry. Had been, and then working over here. Who's that? Let's continue. Since he
Was.
Very
Was.
nice.
14.
Was. Good. Now let's go for the next one. One day, Tom
Was walking.
Walked.
Was walking along the factory when he met Kathy.
So I have two different ideas. Was walking. Okay. So was walking or walked. So what do you think is the correct one? What are your opinions?
Progressive.
Thing is what was walking.
Why?
Walking.
Why?
Because he was doing something when
Suddenly,
something happened.
when
Suddenly.
When? Yeah, we have a connector when, so we'll go with progressive. Was walking. When he
met Kathy.
met Kathy. Very good. Next.
Patty was younger.
Was younger than Tom.
Very good. So Kathy was younger than Tom and
Was staying.
No. No, it's
Had stay.
perfect.
Had stayed.
Stay.
okay. Again, this is background.
Had been staying. Oh.
Since her mother died. Oh, since her mother
Died.
Died. Simple.
died. Simple past, yes. Next, Tom
Was
surprised.
Yes, Tom was to
Soccer.
what?
So? Soccer?
To saw?
Yes, so.
So, to soccer.
No.
No?
to see.
To
To see.
It's a simple form of the infinitive.
yes, it's an infinitive to see.
Is it possible to watch?
What? Can you repeat that, please?
Is it possible to watch?
No. To is an infinitive. So the infinitive is always in simple form.
But why not watch? Because I don't know if I learned it in the right way. Watch is specifically when you are checking something on a screen. Is that correct?
Yes, but I missed the first part. Can you repeat the first part, please?
I don't remember.
He says that it is possible to write watch instead of see.
A specific thing on the screen.
I didn't catch everything, but I think
It's
the
because
question is about watch
the question was
and see.
if
No,
we could
no.
use watch instead of see.
No.
That was the question, the first question.
Watch is to. We have the other one. We have observe.
Yes, when you have time
And we also have behold.
for a long time, you watch.
All right. So let's, how can we say this in categories?
And look.
And look.
Glance.
What?
A
Glance?
glance. Glance.
Glance. Yeah, it's even better. Glance. So I don't know how to give it a category, but this one will be the highest. Behold. Somebody watching a movie? Everything okay, good. Thank you. So behold is the highest one of them all. So we have glance, look, see, watch. So glance, behold would be number 6, the highest of them all. Observe would be a little, the next one. So let's see, watch will be number 4. See is yes, I think I'm going to leave it like that into my perception. So when you take a glance, when you glance at something, you're looking without paying attention. When you look, you put your eyes on something, but only to identify its existence. Oh, it's there, look. Yes, for example, where are my shoes? Your shoes are there, look. And you just position your eyes, look. See, okay, is similar to look, but identify the shoes. Which ones are your shoes? These or these? These are my shoes. I can see them right here. I can see that they are brown and big and dirty. Watch is to study with more detail. Observe is to study with a lot of detail, and behold is to grasp it, absorb it. Something like that, okay?
Somebody told me that watch is only when you are watching like television or movie, something like that. Is that correct?
It's the most common, but it's not only.
Okay. Because you can use it in, I am watching, as you said, I am watching the shoes that are under the sofa.
No, that wouldn't be watching. That would be, I am seeing the shoes under the sofa.
Okay.
But for example, the most common expression for watch me is a conversational expression when they say, you can't do it. And then the response is
Watch me.
watch me.
A teacher told me, I had a teacher that he told me that we can use watch when we look at something for too much or for a long time.
That's another one. Yeah, I forgot about it. The other one is a stare.
Yes, stare.
But a stare, it could be used is mainly used for negative reasons, for negative intentions, or for not very pleasant intentions. It's okay to stare at something. For example, when you go to the museum and you look at all the art, the sculptures and the paints and all of the accessories that you can observe, you basically are looking at one thing and one thing only, and you're looking at one point only. So that's a stare. Yeah, to read something is another one. And yes, when you, for example, you can watch again. You can watch your kids play. Yes. You can watch the grass grow, etc. Different thing, you can see the clouds, see the plants, see the actions, things like that. And with the stare is a stare at. The same for look at.
Why not only one?
Everything has a meaning. Sorry, mister. All right, so look at, stare at. What was the other one? Glance at.
Observe. Sorry.
Observe the and behold the. All right, can we continue with the activity?
Yes.
Yes.
All right,
It
good.
was very illustrative.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
we'll
hope-
learn. We learn something new.
Where were you go?
Have you going?
I think, where were you going?
Where were you going?
Where have
Where are you going?
Yes, where are you going? He
asked. Oh yeah, he asked.
Because it's reported speech, right?
No, it's not reported speech, it's quoting.
Yeah.
Oh, quoting.
That's a
Okay,
question
okay,
that
thanks.
he did in the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
It's quoting,
yeah.
so he asked.
Okay.
To the Smith's house.
She replied.
He replied.
She replied, yes. They
offer.
They offer me a job in the kitchen. This is very good, guys. I'm happy that I did this activity. I didn't do it before, and it's part of the exams where they will give you I don't know, just something to complete like this, and you have to complete many different things, whether vocabulary or the correct grammar, and you have to identify all of these to see and this and simple past and progressive. No, that's not progressive. I'm sorry. Past perfect progressive or simple past progressive. So yeah, you have to pay attention to those little details, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
But why did you say that the question is in present? Where are?
Why is it in present? Because it's quoting. The story is quoting what he said. It's not reporting, it's repeating. There is a difference between reporting and repeating. Report and repeat. Okay, when you report, you use a different tense, but when you repeat exactly the same word by word, and that's why you use quotation marks. Quote. Quotation marks. Yes?
Yes, thank you.
All right, good. Now complete the anecdote with the verbs given. All right, let's go in session, guys. We have time? I'm gonna send you this one. And I'm
Yes,
gonna
like
send you
10 minutes.
and this one. So I'm gonna send you two. And how much do you want? Minutes? No? It's too much?
How many?
2 minutes.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, I think it's okay.
All right, let's see. All right, go ahead. I'll send you the slides in a minute, in a second.
Thanks. Thanks.
How was the activity?
Easy, I guess.
Was easy? Did you finish?
Yes.
Very good. Let's check it out. Right before I
Move it.
I moved.
I moved.
I
Lost.
Lost.
I lost.
Had lost.
had lost.
Had lost my
Oh.
job.
No.
Have lost.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Hadn't had.
Hadn't had an interview.
Oh yeah, because it
Didn't
happened
have.
before.
Hadn't had.
Hadn't had.
Hadn't.
Hadn't had. Mhm.
I hadn't had. Yes.
I was.
And I
Was.
Was.
you know, I
Thought.
I thought.
I had thought.
I
thought.
had.
Oh, I had.
had
Because
thought.
I realized that we only have to use simple past and past perfect.
Oh,
Yes,
very good
yes.
thing that you mentioned.
Oh,
It's important
yes.
for you, for everybody to
You read the
the
instruction.
instructions. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we were working in another times and then me and Mari Carmen say, hey, stop. It's simple past and past perfect. And say, oh yeah.
Yes.
Good. About going back to school, but actually I
Didn't want
Didn't want to.
Didn't want.
didn't want to. And then out of the blue, I
I got.
got an email
from an old friend that I
had in contact.
Had in contact.
Mhm.
contacted in ages. Very good. Any questions?
No.
No, so
No?
far.
No.
Everything is good?
Yes.
Yes.
The next one. It turned out that he
Had started up.
Had started.
Had.
Had.
had started up
Yes, started.
his own company, but he
Had been struggling.
Had been struggling.
Had been struggling
had been struggling to find someone to work for him for some time, and he
Hadn't found.
Hadn't found.
Hadn't found.
hadn't found.
very good. Well, actually, he
Had hired.
Had hired.
Had hired.
hired a woman, but she
Had quitted.
She had been quit.
had quit.
Okay.
Quit only quit after
Had
the
quit.
first month because she
Hadn't been able.
hadn't been able to travel so much. Anyway,
I had been looking.
I have been looking.
and he offered, there you go. They, in the activity, they should have put this in a blank.
Mhm.
And these two. But anyways, very good job, guys. I think you got it. And we are finished.
Yes.
I noticed Arturo and David were working a different slide. I thought
Yes, I was working.
they finished
was
and they
working.
moved on to another slide, but it's okay. It's good. Okay. So do you have any questions, guys?
No.
Not so far.
No, teacher, not so far, yes.
All right. Was this a little more challenging than yesterday, or was it the same?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Almost the same.
Almost the same. Well, I'm glad to hear that it's not challenging. That means you guys are really good.
Well, we enhance the knowledge with the watch.
So actually, for what I didn't prepare was a little better for you.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Good. In that case, don't forget to do the homework in the platform. This is Unit 3, Lesson B. And if you want a heads up, do you want to see tomorrow?
Yeah, because I already did that lesson.
You did?
Yeah, the lesson A and B.
Okay.
I just did A.
Tomorrow we're going to have a reading lesson. Okay.
Okay.
It's reading. It's a lot of reading. And reading is really important. It's a lot of reading in the exercise, in the exam. Okay. So
Okay.
if you have no trouble with reading, it is still going to be really good. If you have some trouble with reading, the class will be really good. Okay. So
Okay.
have a good night, guys. Do the
Thank
homework.
you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
See you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
You.
Bye.